All right. Hey, guys. I am here live from Bangkok. It's late in the middle of the night. Thought I would just get on and say hello to some of you. It's been a while since we had a really good update, and I've been super busy. So tonight I'm thinking I'll answer a couple of some of your common questions and then answer some questions live. Hey, why not? I try to keep it really short so people who are watching this later can then jump in and really see what was happening. Make sure you leave me a comment below if you're watching this later, or if you're watching this live, I'll try to check back in on your chat. So cool. I think it's about 3 a.m., about 4 a.m. here. And I've got a couple questions here that I've been meaning to answer for everybody. One of them is, how long did it take you to learn to speak Thai? That is a common question that I get. It took me, I would say, probably about a year. I think, yeah, it took me about a full year to really be confident speaking Thai. Maybe I was working at the time. I was here doing a teaching contract. This was about 2006. I was working for the Royal Palace School, and it was this school that put me in Victory Monument, which is a very Thai community. So I was in that community, and really it was kind of like sink or swim. I didn't get along great with the other American teachers that were here with me. So I was kind of, yeah, I was forced to hang out with the Thai teachers. And then when I was home, I was always at the noodle shop or always somewhere where everybody was speaking Thai. So I would say it took a full 10 months to really kind of get a handle on Thai. And then after that, I took a reading and writing course so that I could, so that I was going to go home, and I thought that I would forget most of that Thai language. So I took a reading and writing course, and that really kind of solidified things. Now I would say when I was taking that class, I spoke the best Thai that I've ever spoken. Now my Thai isn't as strong as it was then. I mostly use it like in the restaurants, in taxis, and when I'm teaching the kids. So otherwise, I wouldn't say that I use my Thai a whole lot. I use the reading when I'm going about town, looking at signs, looking at menus and things, but otherwise I'm mostly speaking English. Are you okay? We haven't seen any vlogs lately. Yeah, I'm still around. I hope you guys didn't forget about me. Still here. Just wanted to do this to kind of check in with you. I'll probably do some more of these. I've also been trying to work out the kinks of how to live stream. So hopefully I can get on here and also have some other guest vloggers to come on with me and say hello and answer some of your questions live. I think a couple of things that I've been up to in the background. One of them is setting up a Thai cooking class. I'll make a better announcement about this later, but basically people visiting Bangkok will be able to come to my house, and we'll have like a full like market tour, hit a couple of street food stalls, and then learn how to make whatever you want to make, Thai food, Lao food, or whatever. And then the proceeds will go back into the charity. I've been working pretty hard on that. It's like a lot to set up, a lot of equipment, a lot of budgeting, and everything. So that's been happening. It's also kind of a holiday time, which is a big fundraising time here for the charity. Cool. And then the last question that I want to hit before I take some of your questions live. So if you got a live question, make sure you leave it in the chat below. But I think the last question is, why do they call you Bangkok Fatty? I would say nobody really calls me that. That is kind of the moniker that I use online. It came originally, BKK Fatty was actually a hashtag that people were using to share their food photos. So what happened was the second time around when I came back to Bangkok, I was teaching for the Princesses Project, and that allowed me to live on the palace grounds, not in the palace, but on the palace grounds in the servants' quarters. And one of the perks for that job was that they brought you food every day. And I would get like a full thing of rice, food for like 5 people, and that included like a curry, a Western dish, some type of stir fry, and always included a fancy Thai dessert that was probably really difficult to make and was probably made by some grandmas or something. So what I started doing was I would take that dessert and I would tweet it out, and I eventually started using this hashtag BKK Fatty to kind of get people interested and get people excited about what was first desserts, and it just kind of took off. People started using it on Twitter. Later, Instagram came around. People started using it there too. I never intended it to be like, a lot of people were like, you're not even that fat, blah, 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 whatever. I never intended it to be a thing about body image or anything like that. It was just about Bangkok is a city full of food. You should be excited about the food. I'm excited about the food. Why don't we share our photos? Why don't we share some of those experiences together? So that's kind of hard to explain to people who are maybe just seeing the channel first time around, but I don't want that to get too lost in everything. Cool. All right, so if you got some questions, I'll answer them live now. Go ahead and leave your questions in the chat. If you're just catching this recording, thanks for watching. Go ahead, give this video a like and subscribe, and also leave me a comment, and I'll try to answer it later or keep your feedback in mind for a later live chat. And then I think I'll cut it off for the people watching the recording now. So bye-bye, y'all. Everybody else that's watching this live, go ahead and stick around, and I'll answer some of your questions on the go. Let's see here.